Hello, Grandma. Hey, Chloe. Grandma says hi, Chloe. Chloe says, hey, Grandma. A little different view here. Justin's supposed to be coming and needs to change the oil in a vehicle, so we'll try to get that done. Grandma says, how you doing today, Pops? I'm doing pretty good. Shoulder's still hurting pretty bad from, I guess it's the head cold I got. It hurts just to hang, so I feel like my whole body hurts. Just that shoulder's worse. Olivia says hi, hi. Hello, Olivia. Let's see. Let me catch up. Let's see. Use some of that gel. Yeah, I normally put it on this side, and be honest with you, Grandma, I'm out. I've got to stop and get me some more. Carlo says hello, hello, Pops. Hello, Carlo. Grandma says hi, Olivia. I knew you was going to do it. That's the reason I didn't do it. Grandma says hi, Big Boy Toys. Carlo says hi, Grandma. Olivia says hungry, Gator. Olivia. Is it Gator? Did I miss Gator? Grandma said feeling better, Olivia. Olivia says hi, Grandma. Tony. Tony says hello, folks. Hello, Tony. Olivia says no, I ended up with the flu. Ooh. Kind of feel like that's what I got, the way my whole body hurts. Grandma said hi, Tony. Christopher, what's up, sir? Hello, Christopher. Grandma said, oh, I'm so sorry. That's life. Richard B. Whoop, whoop. Jane says hi, everyone. Cudmap, C-U-D-M-A-P, wave, hello. Grandma said, I hope you feel better soon. Well, when I get to the weekend where I can overdose on my meds, I'll be a lot better, but I can't take them while I'm at work. So I can only take them at night, so all day it really gets rough. Jane said, hi, Richard. Olivia says, but I've been painting that J10 and it's done now. We threw it out in the sun and it looks pretty cool. Carlos said, what's up, Richard? Richard said, Jane. Grandma said, hi, Richard. Richard says, Big Boy Toys. Grandma said, hi, Jane. Jane said, hi, Carlos. Olivia said, I'll try, Grandma. Jane said, aloha, Grandma. Richard said, Grandma. Christopher said, is that a Chevy or a Ford? That is a GMC Denali. GMC Denali. Jane said, Olivia. Carlos said, hey, Jane. Kitty said, hey. Olivia said, hey, Jane. Grandma said, hi, Christopher. Jane said, hi, Christopher. Olivia said, Kitty. Jane said, hi, Cat. Grandma said, hi, Cat. And Madison said, hi. Hello, Madison. Kitty said, go sleep. Kitty said, hi, Jane. Richard said, hi, Madison. Grandma said, hi, Madison and Angels. Kitty said, hey, Grandma. Olivia said, mad. Oh, what's Olivia mad at now? Kitty said, hey, Madison. Jane said, hi, Chloe. Madison said, hi, Richard. Grandma says, how you doing, Madison? Olivia said, I'm hungry, though. Jane said, hi, Madison. Madison said, hey, Grandma. Hi, Olivia. And tired, Grandma. Christopher said, oh, thanks. Where I'm from, it looks like a brand new Ford. They look a lot alike now. Madison said, hey, Jane. Jane said, what gel are you putting on your shoulder? It's horse liniment from Tractor Supply, Jane. Grandma said, get some rest. Olivia said, no, I didn't, Maddie. Carlos said, hi, Madison. Olivia said. Kitty said, hey, Richard. Madison said, hey, Carlo. Olivia said, I'm happy. Good. I'm glad you're happy, Olivia. Grandma said, it's magic gel, Jane. It does. I swear by it, but I am out. I used my little bit last night. So, I need to stop and get some more, to be honest with you. I should have done it today, but I didn't. Richard said, hi, Kitty, and Jane said, LOL, I need it. Yes, I'm telling you. And the smell it gives off, I can't pronounce the word I'm trying to say, but it actually opens you up too, kind of like Vicks Vapor Rub. But it don't burn or nothing, but it really does feel good. Grandma laughed. Olivia said, where is T-New Juddy Beaver, by the way? He's right there. Do you walk around smelling like a horse? No. Oh, no. I only put it on at night. Then I'll take a shower in the morning. Olivia said, it's really good. Grandma said, it's really good. Grandma said, no. And Grandma said, hi, Justin. No, it don't feel any different. Jane said, hi, Justin Bieber. Let's see, I'm gonna say sure. Get to work. Man, we just got off work. We're letting the vehicle cool down so we can change the oil in it. Oh, let me rephrase that. Justin's gonna change the oil in it. Oh, hi, Justin. Why are you quiet? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Olivia said, never mind. Richard B. said, hi, Justin.
I think I thought I was an idiot.
Huh?
I think I thought I was an idiot. Well, I walked up to him. I instantly go, hey, I'm here for an oil filter for 2023 6.2 liter Denali. He goes, 2023 liter Chevrolet or GMC? GMC. He goes, 1500, 2500. I'm like, Denali.
They make the Molly big ones too.
No, he goes, oh, Denali. He goes, Yukon? I'm like, Yukon Denali. I don't really know how that matters. It's a 6.2 liter. Does it matter?
George said it's got wiper blades on it too. That's why they kill me doing that. Let's see. Jane said, whose Denali is that? That's my wife's, Jane. Olivia said, change that oil. It needed. Yeah, I believe that's what they said. Justin, do you need help? Give a small signal. This man is holding you against your will.
Thanks.
Madison, I guess that's laughing. Jane said, Justin, blink twice. I ain't catching all of us. You have to slide over there, Rover.
Oh, good Lord.
He ain't going nowhere. He's stuck right here. Olivia said, I didn't see him say he's okay. He's okay. Oh, wait a minute, I'm going the wrong way too far. I'm telling y'all, he said it was okay. Sure said, laughed, and Jane said, dang, I think I'm married to the wrong man, LOL. I didn't think you were married, Jane.
Look at this idiot.
Shouldn't talk about babies like that.
He's about the same size as him.
Grandma laughed at Jane. Kitty said, "Hey, Justin." Buggy says, "I'm not okay. That's not good, Buggy." Jane said, "Oh, never mind." LOL. I don't want to be married.
Dr. Pepper?
Charlie said, "What's up? Not much, man. How about for you?" Jane said, "I'm not." Grandma said, "Hi, Buggy." No, I didn't.
Jackrabbit. It was $20.23.
Did you have enough? Or did you?
I don't know. I had $30 in my wallet.
Oh, so you lied.
I thought I had 20. I forgot I had 2.5.
Charlie said, "None." So Grandma said, "Hi, Charlie." "All right, now you're gonna get it." What's up, Buggy? Charlie said, "Hi." Buggy says, "I have to deal with a sticky rat, and my truck is green." "Hi, Grandma," said Buggy. Buggy. G says, "Give me a million reasons to stay and one to leave." The reason you can stay is if you want to be happy, a million reasons why. And if you want to leave, it's entirely up to you because we feel like you should make yourself happy. If you want to stay, you're welcome. If you want to leave, I appreciate you coming in and giving a comment. Thank you. We do positive vibes here. That ought to be a million of them. So thank you for your comment. Please stay around. Jane said, "Hey, Buggy, it's not easy being green." Carlos said, "Hey, Kitty." Matt said, "Hi, Buggy." Kitty said, "Hey, Buggy." I did read your comment. There's another one. Olivia said, "Oh, boo-hoo. At least the truck isn't ugly anymore." Kitty said, "Hey, big boy toys. Is that the Jeep?"
Probably gay.
I believe that's what you said, J10. G said, "I definitely as a Ferrari." Identify as a Ferrari, sorry. Okay. Put gas in your ass and go then. Buggy said, "Hey." Grandma said, "Please hit that like button, peeps." Yeah, let's see. Well, we got 14 people in and 10 thumbs up. Buggy said, "Katrina?" I bet he identifies as a red Ferrari. Is there any other color Ferrari other than red and black? Have you ever seen any Ferrari other than red and black?
Ferrari?
Yeah. See, Kitty said, "Same, I'm not okay, Buggy." G said, "What's the purpose of this live stream? To come in and have good positive talks. This is a bunch of good people, got a lot of good channels, and go live every day at 6 p.m. and on Sunday I do a morning breakfast. I welcome everybody to come in and chit chat and have a good time and enjoy the afternoon."
I'm gonna work on the car here.
Yeah, we do a lot of vehicles and stuff. Well, not a lot, but we do burnouts and stuff like that. Every once in a while, we'll sneak a burnout out here for you. Let's see, Lotus said, "Hello, hello." She says, "Are you have something?" No, I'm half sick right now. Grandma says, "Hi, Lotus." Lotus says, "Hi, Buggy." Jane said, "Lotus." Carlos said, "Lotus." Lotus said, "What's up, Grandma?" He also said, "What's up, Jane?" Buggy said, "Lotus." Lotus said, "Hello, Olivia." Jane said, "Gee, I'm half crazy. Does that count?" Lotus says, "Hey, Kitty." Grandma says, "And be respectful to one another." Yes, ma'am. That's right, Grandma. Universal says, "Have a blessed day, brothers." You say, do the same. Thank you. Lotus said, "What's up, Carlo?" Jane, "Doesn't count. Not Jane doesn't count, cutie. Jane says, hi, Universal. Olivia said, shut up, Dayyyyy. Hi, Lotus. Kitty, what's wrong? Kitty says, hey, Lotus. And Grandma says, hi, Universal. Remember, Olivia, we're trying to be nice. We are on our inside good behaviors today. Walk a straight line and y'all do single file going to the lunchroom. What you do for a living, said G. I work for the railroad. Randy, which owns the building, we both work for the railroad. Unfortunately, Randy got hurt and he won't be back for a little while. I'm hoping to get him here this weekend, but we'll see. Justin here is helping here at the shop while Randy's hurt. I'm a track inspector for the railroad, and we come here and do our projects. We do sell tires and wheels, and we dabble in exhaust. Just a part-time thing while we doing our burnouts, and we're clearing the property to start doing events here. Who's the dweeb, Olivia? Buggy said, I'm a dweeb now. Last time I was a baggy aho. Grandma said, God bless you, Universal. Jake said, oh yeah, Buggy, the dweeb. Lotus says, now we have Team Randy. Olivia said, Lotus, it's Team Justin Bieber. Kitty said, I'm all good, but not okay. Please be okay. If there's anything we can do, Kitty, please let us know. Grandma said, be nice, Lotus. G says, do you belong to the mafia? Shoot, no. We're too nice for the mafia. Lotus said, $20, Grandma, to be nice for 5 minutes. Carmen said, hey, yo, hey, Carmen. Olivia says, Kitty, what's wrong? Olivia says, I belong to the mafia. Kevin says, what do you do? You know what do baby humans know what to do when they are born. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're waiting for somebody to smack their ass and start breathing and crying. Grandma said, hey, Carmen, Randy. Hello, Randy. News, everyone. I still can't walk. Cam 2.0 said, quick question. Have one of you guys driven a Tesla? I have not. Lotus said, congrats, Randy. Madison.
That's the wheelchair emoji.
Oh, okay, that's a handicap emoji. Grandma said, Randy 3. Randy said, LOL, thanks. Carmen said, hi, Grandma. Olivia said, congrats, Randy, it's a boy. Lotus said, one day you won't. Jane said, Lotus, Grandma doesn't take bribes. Grandma says, how you feeling, hon? Randy says, hello, everyone. Jane says, hey, R3. Jane also said, hey, Carmen, why haven't you spoken to Carmen?
What up, woman? I'll text her just a second here.
Hey, haven't moved much today, so I feel it. Didn't sleep worth a jump. Carlos said, Sophie got me a bottle of recovery and Finch cologne and a mobile phone tripod for my birthday. Cool. Now you're going to smell good while you're doing your videos. Lotus said, no, she has to pay me to be nice. Grandma says, thank you, Jane. Olivia said, oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, wrong, congrats, LOL. Carmen said, hi, Jane. Jane said, Kevin, are you still here? Grandma said, oh, well, Lotus, Brad, does it slap your thigh when you walk? No, I wear underwear, man. Whoop. No. Somebody done deleted it. Jane said, Lotus, can you tuck it into her bra? And I know one has to know. Randy, walking a sensitive subject for me, Brad. Grandma said, hey, Brad. Hello, Brad. He might not be in here anymore. He got deleted. Bobby, say something racist. Why would I do that? Okay, you're racist. Lotus says, I ain't paying her for me being nice. Are you crazy, lady? Jay said, hey, if you wear boxers, Bobby. Boggy says, I apologize. The rat is a little high for the few meds and her regular meds. Oh, Lord. You said, what up, homies? Hello, you. He also said, hello, Randy, Brad. I'm here. It doesn't.
Step outside either. I cannot free more.
Man, talk about his junk. I don't know what to think about that. Let's see. Grandma says, hi, babe. Jane says, Bobby. Gosh, I wish we could, but you said, hello, Justin. Banana said, that's very nice looking guy. Which one? You says, hello, Buggy. Olivia says, I'm not zooted. You said, hello, Brad. Hello, Jane. Olivia says, well, maybe a little bit. Randy said, I can't walk, Brad, so I don't have the issue. They just sit there on the chair. You said, hi, Lotus. Lotus says, take more meds if you're not there yet. You says, hello, R3. Hello, Lovey. Lotus says, hi, Hugh. Randy says, hi, hey, you. Carlos says, I know it's sticks to my high when it's hot in summer.
He's talking about the balls.
Oh, I thought he was talking, that's why he got cologne. Hugh says, hello, Olivia. Gee, the only God I believe in is Britney Spears. God, you are pitiful. Hugh says, hello, Carmen. Hello, big boys. Carlos says, hi. What's up, Hugh? Olivia says, no, Lotus, I don't like the feeling that they're already hello strong. Lotus said, if Brittany is God, we're all doomed. Amen. Hugh says, right, Lotus. Carmen says, hi, Hugh. And Lotus says, we don't be a wuss, eat the pills. Olivia said, agree, Lotus. Hugh said, hit that like button, please. And remember, we don't talk politics or religion here. What pills, Olivia? She said, it's Brittany, not Brittany, not Brittany. Okay, either one. Still kind of far off, but hey, to us, now to each his own. If you want to, you can worship the road out there as far as I'm concerned. I mean, to each his own. Everybody got their own opinions. Olivia says, I don't take any more till actually here in 6 minutes. You said, tomatoes, tomato. Exactly. Lotus says, it is Brittany or Whitney. It don't matter to me. Olivia says, regular meds that I take daily. It's Brittany, B.H. will excuse the heydays out of me. Let's see, Monk Mode said, yo, what's up? You says, it's whip me, LOL. Carlos said, leave Brittany alone. She's a human, LOL. Hugh said, Hugh laughed. Lotus said, nah, it's Brittany. Hyper 3 says, hey guys, hello. Molly says, love cooking. Yes, LOL. I wish I'd have stopped and got a steak. I'd cook one. You said, hello, Hype. Is that supposed to be Hyper or Hype R3? Or 3R?
He's hyper.
Hyper?
3 axes and E.
That's what I was asking. You said hello Hype and hello Molly. Hyper said, what's the coolest car y'all ever worked on? I would say my trucks, my C10 trucks. Libby said, where's my bad cough? Sorry. Grandma said, hi, Hyper. Hyper, it's Hyper, haha. It was taken. Lotus said, I'm not sure she is Carlo. I think she's a lizard person. Mom said, how are you guys doing? I'm doing great. I hope you are. You said 3 is the E. Let's see. Spider says, I'm Spider. Hello, Spider. Grandma said, Hyper. SD, bro, I know you see my message. Throw it back. You ain't tough. Throw it back.
You know what that means?
No.
Shake your booty.
Sure, shake my booty.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gee, why are you watching me like that? You made me blush. Oh, you sweet nothing Jew. You meant mate, not male. You said, man, come on, 7. The grandma said, yeah. See, you says, hi, SD, MP, you got a CDL? Yes, I do. Grandma said, ROFL. Carlos said, LOL at Lotus. Lotus said, Randy's shaking his TV booty. Carlos says, greetings from the UP, India.
That's how you say it, but I don't know how to say it.
In Alaska. Hey, remember that. We'll put it on the world map. We work on vintage trucks here on the reservation. You guys are awesome. Well, thank you, Carlos. We will, I told him because I'll forget it, but we'll put you on the world map up there. I'll be sideways out the parking lot. There you go. Grandma says, hi, Carlos. Hey. We got a Carlos and a Carlo in here. You said, hello, Carlos. Lotus says, can you get sideways in a Kia? You get fast enough, pull that emergency brake, you can. You said, hello, Alaska. Carlos said, hello. Monk Mode said, Frill lives on Mars.
Yeah.
Oh, you live on Mars? All right. No. You said, sure can, I have, and break. That's right. Libby said, I hate this new kid with the passion.
Mark some more, man.
Huh?
She talking about me or what?
I think she's talking about the person that they hired to help Boggy out.
No, okay. Never mind.
Jason said, are y'all father and son? Yes, this is my youngest son. Olivia says, not you, Justin. You're a new guy. Good guy.
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, she don't say much nice stuff about people, so you better circle that one. You said, eat break, emergency break. Yep. Carlo said, hello, Carlos. I'm Carlo. G said, can you sing any
Ariana Grande.
Ariana? Hell no. We do positive stuff here. Grandma said, hi, Jason. You said, hello, Jason. Lotus said, let's see it. If it's not on video, it ain't real. I know Lotus didn't say that. You said he was rolling around on the floor laughing his ass off. I bet that looks funny in the middle of the Goodyear plant. Olivia says, the new intern. You said, hey, if I don't see it, it didn't happen. Twist said, good evening, everyone. Hello, Randy. Hopefully you're getting better every day. Have more ice cream. Yes. I think I got one more. I want y'all to know I got accused of eating ice cream yesterday when the live died out. Y'all think I would close the live just to eat ice cream? No. Let's see. Lotus said, what's up, Twisted? 1X said, what's up? Grandma, don't try him, Lotus. G said, what's wrong with Aragana? Nothing. I'm just not singing the songs. Octavan was OJ innocent? Hell, I don't know. I wasn't there. If the glove didn't fit, he had to go quit. I believe something like that. I don't know. That's a long time ago. Man, that's old news. You said, Grandma will tell you to, it will, because one time she was screaming at me while we were sideways. Grandma said, hi, Twisted. Lotus said, hey, I want to see it. Fast Sophia, are you a mechanic? No. We do wheels and tires here and do exhaust. I work for the railroad. This is just our hobby here. We work on our burnout cars. We don't work on everybody else's
pretty
stuff.
expensive hobby.
Yeah. Let's see. You said hello, Twisted. Hi, Winix. Twisted said hello, Grandma, and you said hello, Fax. Gee, what's your favorite food? Probably steak. Carlos said, question, as it's getting colder here, I drive a 69 Chevy with a 327. I park it in the garage. It's still cold. I've been told to remove thermostat in winter here. Do you recommend it? Do not. Recommend you leave the thermostat in. It's what helps keep it warmer. I think when you remove the thermostat, it's free flow and sometimes it overheat. But if it's in the wintertime, wherever here is, you may need the extra heat. So it may work there. I'm not for sure. I know they get hotter that way. And you may need it if you're in Alaska. I'm sorry. Twist said, Grand Pitto. Hugh says, I would have been. Lotus said, make sure there is a camera on the grandma when she can see when she beats your ass for abusing her Kia. Yeah. Grandma said, hi, fact. Twisted said, Lotus. Kitty said, hey, Twisted. Hugh said, if you're running the engine in the cold, the thermostat is better. You just setting, you can pull it. MP says, I'm looking to get my CDL. So a good thing to do. I tried to get him to go get his, at least his permit. I had it worked out so he might want to have a job, but he didn't go get the paper. Twist said, Kitty. You said, hello, Kitty. MP, you think it's worth it? Yes, I do. You don't want to be held back on anything. Anything you can have, any kind of schooling, any kind of CDL, anything that you can put to your name, which can keep you from doing the job, you're better off to have it. Kitty said, hey, Grandma. You says, laughing at Lotus. Gator, hello, Gator. I could use a job on the railroad. A little bit more, you could have mine. You said, hello, Gator. We don't work on boats on the railroad, though. Livy said, okay, some ghostly lore. I don't wear pants while I'm home, just a super oversized t-shirt, and I'll throw shorts on and go to the shop. Okay, all right. AD said, hello there, you guys, at work or home? I've already worked today. This is my son's shop. We come here and sell tires and work on our stuff. Grandma says, hi, Gator. Gator says, howdy, Pitto. Twisted said, ghostly. Grandma said, hi, AD. Hugh said, engine will not warm up for the heat with no thermostat. Karma, Justin. Marie, are you wearing my sweatpants? Justin Marie, are you wearing her sweatpants?
Yeah.
Yes. SD said, hi. Gee, man, take a break. I can't, man. I like to read everybody's comment. AD, what do you guys do for a living? I work for the railroad. He's helping here while Randy's hurt. Gator said, doctors. Kitty said, ghostly, I'm okay. Jeffrey, stay still. I'm almost finished. Hurry up, please. I got to keep going. Livy said, the new kid decided to point out I'm not half naked and I was wearing jeans. What's the occasion? Like I cannot wear pants, you creep. Lord have mercy. People got to get in other people's business. Lotus said, LOO, team you in there wearing girls' pants. How do you know they're not guys' pants? She just had guys'
It is in background.
sweatpants. Let's see, Rumpel says, hello, Pops. What's cooking? Ah, man, I wish I'd have got some steaks, but we're not doing any kind of food tonight. Gabriel said, what's going on here? I'm getting behind. Jeffrey said, white shirt is hot. Okay.
Thanks.
That's from Jeffrey. You said, as long as you have a CDLs and a pickup, you can always make money no matter what. Grandma says, hi, Rumpel. Rumpel says, hello. Olivia said, I can see Team You Justin Bieber wearing girl pants. LOL. You said, hello, Rumpel. Gabriel said, what's you boys doing? We're just on this live having a good time. Grandma says, hi, Gabriel. Rumpel says, Grandma, hello. You said, hello, Gabriel. Nora got a smiley face. SD said, hello. Hello, SD. You said, hello, Nora. Jeffrey said, dude, in glasses, read too slow. I do read too slow, but I'm reading it. Gabriel said, I'm going to look at some projects, eh? Okay. Sweatpants. Nora, LOL, you? Gabriel said, yo, what is that comment? What comment? Gee, are you a SpongeBob fan? Yeah, I like SpongeBob SquarePants. Who lives under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Grandma said, hi, Nora. Nora said, hello, Grandma. Gabriel says, got about it. Some of these guys' comments are crazy. They are. Some of them, the normal ones here, they try to rack me up a little bit, try to get me to say stuff I shouldn't. Rumpel says, oh, that's a CSX shirt. High vis makes sense. Yes, it is. SD, Camaro or Mustang 2012. I like the Camaro.
2012.
Well, I'm sorry, 2012. Sorry, 2012. Gee, you need to breathe. Don't read it so fast. If I don't read fast, I'll be behind. Nora's laughing at me. Olivia said, read this name before you ask. Read his name before you ask.
I don't know.
Lotus said, hit that like button like it slapped your mama. That's right. We got 23 thumbs up. That's pretty cool. You said, skip the hellos till help. It'll help. Yeah, well, like I said, if y'all say it, I'll try to. You laughed, Kitty laughed. Gee, I love your hair, man. I do too. If you're talking to me, yesterday I had the wig on sideways. Today I put it on backwards. Kitty laughed. Let's see, SD, favorite 50 Shades of Grey quote. I watched it, but I couldn't tell you the quote. Probably the 3 letters, the R-U-N. Lotus says, will you get Ford herpes? Let's see, Nora, what in the world? You's laughing. Olivia said, dude, change your name. Who? I'm missing something, Olivia. Nora, oh, comment got deleted. Hugh said, nah, you're good, Randy. Jane, what gives some people the right to drop in here, say whatever they want, and act like assholes? Hey, they welcome to come in here, and I mean, like I said, I prefer everybody to be, they just try to get people, there's people out there that like to get people pissed off and riled up. Don't let it, remember, we're here to be happy and positive. I do try to read fast. If I read fast and accidentally read something I wasn't supposed to, I apologize. But y'all remember, we just here to have a good time. Hugh's laughing. Hugh said, right, Jane, Randy, no, gee, I can't stand. Hugh said, how are you doing, J.E.? Hugh said, Jane. Kitty says, he got caught. He needs water. Grandma says, I agree. Jane, ST, does it clap when you walk? Kitty said, hey, Randy. Randy says, hey, Kitty. Ryder said hi. Hugh says, hello, Ryder. Gabriel says, nice videos, man. Thank you. We haven't had a good car video in a while. We really got to get back on it. Ryder says, hi. Hugh says, yo, just fun. Gabriel says, cool projects here. NNC says, hi, our senior and Justin and all. Hope y'all are doing well. I've been under the weather and thumbs up for 2 nights now. Just didn't comment. Oh, what the hell? That's fine. I understand. Thank you for watching though. And I understand about being under the weather. You can fit here. I'm about half messed up. You said, hello, NNC. Grandma says, hello. Hi, Ryder. Garrett said, whoop. Jason says, take your time and don't worry about it. I'm also a slow reader. We're human. We're human. That's right. NNC, hope R3 is doing good. He's getting very bored sitting in that wheelchair all day, but I'm hoping he gets here on this weekend. Let's see, Grandma says, hi, NNC. Hugh said, hope you feel better, NNC. Hello, Daryl. Hi, all can't stay, just walked in, had to change tonight, premiere to a regular video, so still no phone. Okay. So we can let Justin talk after 8. I can switch it over to, well, I can talk while Justin changes it all. Let's see, NNC said thank you and hi Vic. And thank you for stopping in, Daryl, I appreciate it. Randy said, hey, NNC, I'm good. A little slow today, kind of hurting a little today. Gabriel said, who is Grandma Vic? That's Grandpa Vic's wife. Garrett said, bro, it's hot in North Carolina. Please fall. We need you. No, I like the warm weather. It does feel good to be kind of crisp in the mornings, but I don't like this mess. I didn't have this mess in the summer. You said, hello, Daryl. Jay said, we got to have R3 jump right back onto the horse. I feel the same way, Jane. NNC, hope you're feeling better, senior. Thank you. Lotus said, hey, Daryl. You said, hey, Garrett, Randy, I'm just back, but I don't care for no horses. You said, yes, it's hot out there. Well, when a horse bucks you off, they say get back on the horse. I guess if a tree falls on you, you got to cut another tree. NNC says, hi, all in chat. All in chat say hi to NNC. Grandma said, hi, Garrett, or I'll do it for you. That way I don't have to. Kitty said, here, cool a bit, but cool outside. Randy is not human. He is a Bobo in disguise. I was a non-burnout Bobo. NNC says, hope so, R3. You laugh, Jane. Hi, Randy, and writing is slow because I know you don't read fast. Thank you, Jane. Randy, I'm a machine, LOL. Just happens to be a bubble. You laughed at Jane, and Grandma said, hey, Mac, NNC, he wasn't there last night, so he can work tonight. That's right. I was by my lonesome last night. He was at home playing a game. Gabriel said, it was the best answer ever. Wait, so are the grandparents related to you? They're very good friends of ours. Let's just say it like that. We're all family here on this channel. You said, no, Gabriel. Well, I thought we were. You said, no, we're not. Cam 2.0 says, stay nice place. Say, nice place you guys are in. Thank you. Gabriel says, oh, NNC says, warm weather and hell is 2 different things. LOL 88 feels like temperature was 94 today. JH7, hello, says hi. You says, hello, JH7. Grandma says, hi, Jake. Carlos says, hello, JH7. And Kitty says the same things. JH7 said, huge downpour for me right now in northern Alabama. Hope the weather is pleasant where you are at. It is very nice. Randy said, hey J7. Olivia said, I want Randall back. This ugly mug isn't fun enough. I know, right? Jason said, I'm in Virginia and it's still in the 80s. Jacob also said, hello, brother. Olivia said, directed to you, Justin, about being ugly.
That's a lot of talk for a woman.
You says, we're not your grandparents, LOL. 7 says, I love your CSX shirt, so you wear a conductor's way back in the day. You remember the train brand Conrail. You talking about the hat? I work on the tracks. Randy's the one that drives the train, but we don't wear those hats. I wear a stupid white hat. Randy says, LOL, Liv, I want to be back. My dad's body helps. Lotus said, tell Team you ready to do something exciting. I'm fixing to let him read some. Carmen May says, my lovely professional just assigned a 6-page assignment due at midnight tonight. AI help you. Grandma says, hi, Jacob. You said 94 here right now, NC. Kitty said, hi, Jacob. Randy said, J7, he is the track inspector. I am the conductor / engineer. J7 says, hey, Kitty, meow. Kitty says, J7, meow. NNC said, Grandpa Vic is crazy. You said, whoop. Jason, does your son live with you? This one does, yes. J7 said, oh, okay. I do. I've got 3 sons. Justin's the only one that still lives at home. Libby says, at least I have a nice body and I'm not a twig like you.
I'm a twig.
Okay.
I'll take that. Shoot.
Lotus says, your bone grandma made you all of our grandparents. I expect Christmas gifts. That's right. You said by Saturday it's going to be 77.
She said, don't work out, little boy.
You said Lotus. J7 says you can probably tell me how many times you got annoyed when people run the railroad gates at the crossing before the train comes. I have mad respect for you, retired railroad operators. I actually had to go talk to the trash people today because they won't stop at the stop sign and the train keeps having to throw it into emergency. I tried to explain to them when they throw it into emergency, I have to walk a mile in each direction. And that's 4 miles of walking for me because I got to walk it, walk back, walk it, and walk back. I told them, please quit. That was really making me walk too much. Rumble said, hey, Randy. Grandma said, LOL, Lotus. J7 said, hey, Randy, thanks for your railroad service. Kitty says, I love trains. Olivia said, go to work, our little boy. Kitty laughed. Lotus, also you missed my birthday, bad grandparents. Richard said, hey, you. Olivia said, out. LOP, LOL, and hello, Richard, said you. Jane, stupid question. Conductor isn't an engineer. No, conductor controls the train, engineer drives the train. You says, Jane, an engineer isn't a conductor. You laughed. Randy, Jane, no, conductor tells the train what to do and the engineer drives. Jacob, hey brother, is that one of your sons right next to you? It'd be nice to meet you, brother. Yes, this is my youngest son. It'd be nice to meet you too. Rumble says, LOL, Jane. Hello, no conductor is a glorified supervisor. Captain Bucky said meow. Lotus said meow. Hugh said, hello, Bucky. I hate trains and planes, said Olivia. Trains, planes, and automobiles. Hey, made a movie like that one time. Grandma says, hey, Captain. Lotus said, what's up, Bucky? How you doing today? Jake 7 says, geez, LOL. Sorry about that, people. Love making the man like you out there in the elements work one more than they need to. If people would just follow the rules and stop, then you wouldn't have to. That's right. If they would just stop and look. J7 and throw it into emergency brake each time. That's right. Anus says more
Morocco.
Huh?
Morocco.
Is that right? I said it wrong when they were making fun of me that day. Several people were spelling it out for me. Kitty said, planes annoying me too loud. Buggy said, I'm doing good, fixing the judge. Fix the judge, sorry. Grandma says, hi, Anus. Hugh says, time clock calling me, gotta run. Have an awesome night. Thank you, Hugh. You said, God bless everyone. Grandma said, see you soon, baby. Later says, later, Hugh. Kitty said, ghostly. It plain sounds like tiger, LOL. Captain Bucky. Younger Peanut Gallery, how are you today?
Doing fine. I'm tired.
Lotus said, I knew that was coming. Lotus, remember I wear a size 9mm when you get Christmas gift. And it say, get to it, Justin, 1 hour left. Libby says, see, they got me on that one too. Micah.
I think it's Mika.
Micah. She had to spell it out. Micah.
It's not just Micah. It should be an H.
Lotus, who are you calling the Younger Peanut Gallery?
Me, I'm the
I am
younger
going to let
peanut guy.
Justin read for a minute.
The one that has hair, Lord.
You got to speak up. Can't hear you.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Man.
Y'all know he's going to pay for that one, don't you? Let's see.
Lotus says, oh, you mean Timu Randy? Good job, Pops. Olivia says, NNC says your hair and shorter beard looks nice, Justin. Thank you. It wasn't my idea. It was Carmen's. It wasn't. Carmen likes it like this, but I saw a picture where I don't know. I was in a random bathroom. And I took a picture in it. I looked good with the beard, so I cut it down. Mom was like, so you're telling me we spent $30 on the haircut and you went and cut it? I'm like, sadly so. Lotus says, get the gel blaster. NNC says, hashtag Carmen 100. What you doing, man?
My arm hurts.
Stay strapped, man. Bucky says, I had a $150 dinner tonight with, what the heck? That's facts. Lotus says, whose idea was the orange nails? Maria would love that. It was Carmen's idea. She says it's my idea, but she's wrong. Olivia says, at least she's sensible. Jacob says, hey brothers, what are your guys' favorite weather seasons? Mine's fall, his is summer.
I like summer. I don't like the cool weather.
And as he says, happy girlfriend, happy life, lol. Yeah. Carmen says it was Justin's idea on the nails. He asked me to do them. That's a lie. Lotus says, lol, Justin guarding the gel blaster today. Good job. Jason says, what's on your nails? Nothing. Fender says, so you like Sabrina Carpenter? Yeah. Olivia says, unlike present company. Carmen says, next time I'm going to convince him to do pink nails. Lotus says, I believe it, Carmen. And then she says, yeah, those nails caused some uncomfortable conversation 2 nights ago. Fender says, are you guys dating? I hope
now
not.
Now that you mentioned it.
I hope not. He's my father. Lotus says, pink with French tips. You know too much about nails, Lotus. Captain's Bucky says, "Oh, so we bringing new pew pews to the party? I cannot bring mine.
Heck
Only
yeah.
only if you bring the handcuffs." Olivia says, "Carmen, hot pink."
Oh, bitch! That is a closed shot right under the knee. That is, oh, Lord have mercy, that hurt.
See, that was a miss. My finger slipped. That's not my fault.
You gotta remember, Lotus knows everything about everything.
Yeah. Carmen says, "Good idea. I definitely have that color." She probably does. You know, the first time we ever started talking, she asked me what she should paint her nails to. I said orange. She did though. That's the coloring board. Lotus says, "Sure, Bucky." NNC says, "If you're gonna go, then go hot red." Lotus says, "I do," and then he says, "It's true. It's true."
Good.
He likes boys. Little boys. Jacob says, "Hey guys, I know I'm very brand new to your channel. What do you guys build besides cars?" Right now, we're trying to clear out the back. Well, he's trying to clear out the back of this building to make a
Burnout pit.
a burnout pit and a event center.
Now,
Whatever.
we pretty much, we haven't done a lot since we got the building, but
We've
about
done-
everything we've done as far as like, I put it on there about when the well went out, I put a new well in. About everything we do in life has been put on here. But since Randy has bought this building, about everything in life has been done here at the building.
Yeah.
But we do have the tractor here. We're looking for a skid steer. And if you watch the video, we dropped trees on ourselves.
Facts. Olivia says, "Ha ha ha." He does accept. He does accept. Huh?
Does
Except about common sense. That's the only thing Lotus is missing. Lotus says, "I thought it was tree battling arena first contestant got messed up though."
I know, right?
And then she says, "Nice vehicles y'all have and showed senior. Thank you." I think he's complimenting your vehicles.
Yes, thank you. You've seen them, haven't you, Jacob?
He's mute.
Yeah.
I think he went and looked at it earlier.
Which one are you?
Which one you want? I don't know. Whichever one you like the most. Maybe it says Timu Justin Bieber is next. I have my money on the tree though. I don't know. I've already Randy and me have survived trees. His was a little hard fought battle though. Jacob says, "Hey guys, what's the best beard oil company that sells the best beard oil?"
I don't use it.
The only beard oil I've used is Dr. Squatch, but I gave it away because I don't really need it.
Sure, still in here. Says, "Are you guys in a relationship?" I sure am. We got a very tight-knit relationship. It's called father and son.
Lotus says, "Does the sheriff deputy have a 50? Captain Bucky says, "Come on, pick one." I'll take an AR-15, like Grandma says.
Real men that know all. LOL.
Exactly.
50 cal, there you go, Bucky. No, but I have a 50 cal.
I'll get that in a minute. I missed.
27 thumbs up.
Jacob says, "You guys, they're not gay. They're father and son. Relationship, real men know that. Real and son relationship, real men will know that." College. Grandma says, best gun, good choice. Olivia says, "Want to go to the moon with." I want to go to the moon with that 50 cal. Lotus says 50 BMG.
BMG.
I think Olivia's a man in disguise.
jack that old vehicle up.
She should stop drinking or reading. No. I don't listen to women.
Yeah, he does.
Look hot drinking a Pepsi, not a Coke. I know.
E, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Pepsi's always better.
Olivia says no. Grew up around my brother and his friends law. Jason says, is that Pepsi or Bud Light? I'm 18, so it's a Pepsi.
That'll be Pepsi anyway, 'cause we don't do a lot of drinking.
Yeah.
Which, hey, don't drink that.
I'm not.
Which he is the youngest one, so he is the one giving me the most problems.
Isn't there one? Rhoda says we don't drink that tranny juice. Man, listen here, man. Woo! What did I just hit? I just hit your belt buckle? Fatty. Since when do you wear belt buckles?
Every day.
After Bucky says, I have my safe in the Airstream Annabelle. Doesn't like the big guns, LMAO. Olivia says, well, got to go. Have to do some things and whatnot by with like 9 E's.
See you, Olivia. Thank you for coming in and talking. Kitty said, I guess that's
Smiling
face. Lotus said later, Olivia. Jason says, I'm glad y'all have a great relationship. He's come around a little bit since Randy got hurt, which we've not had a bad relationship. I'm at the shop a lot, he's at home a lot, so he has been coming here lately, so that's awesome. Let's see, you don't want to start little lady, she may be short, but not her mouth. You didn't see laughed at Vic. Lotus said, oops.
No.
Annabelle says hi. Hello, Annabelle. Jane Pops, you need to end this live as soon as Maria gets it. Nah, I don't know what in the world. She seems to, I don't know. Anyway, Grandma says, have a good night, Olivia. God bless you. Lotus says, hi, Annabelle. Jason says, well, this is my first time seeing this channel. Oh, really? Well, Jason, let me walk you around then. How's that?
Don't lose service now.
Jason, I will walk you around and show you a little bit of course, that's my wife's Denali. It don't come up here very often, but that is Marketplace Warrior. We bought that truck and had a new front bumper. Well, I say new. Everything on that truck come off of Marketplace. We bought the wheels, tires, fender flares. We took another truck, put a bed on it, a front door, front driver fender, and we painted it. That's Randy's everyday driver before he got hurt. I'll show you that. Well, let me go this way. There's my Duramax diesel, 4-door, 4-wheel drive, dually. This is the channel's favorite right here. Everybody seems to, this is what we call Black Betty. Randy bought this, well, we bought this one, Randy's money, but we bought this one for the channel. Randy put a new motor in it. It really is aggressive. We still got a lot of work to do to it.
I can crank it for him.
Battery's probably about dead. There's a 1988 Toyota 4-wheel drive. It's Randy's second owner. I was with the guy when he bought it new. We bought the little Volvo there just for the power steering unit to go on the burnout car. Of course, that's my old Ford company truck. Damn it, Justin. And let's see. I'll go through here. That way I don't have to. I will be behind on the comments. There's my John Deere tractor. This is the car that we're gonna do we plan on making a drift car out of it. We took the motor out of it and put it in my car, burnout car, because I blew mine up at Cletus and Carr's burnout rival. And there's Randy's burnout car. Like I said, we bought both cars, got less than $1,500 in each car. Actually, all three of them. We bought that one for $1,500. We bought that one for $500 and bought this one for $900. And getting them all, those two going, we got less than $1,500 in them. And of course, that one cost $1,500. It's a straight gear. We took the I think it's T56 out, took the motor out and put it in that one so we can put an LS in this one. And this is Randy's C10. We're doing an LS swap on it. This is a 1970 C10. I had a 396 with a Muxy 4-speed. We took it out, and it's got a 5.3 with a 4L60 transmission. This is my 1971 C10. It is 350 with a 350 turbo. It's nothing special, but I do like it. I like my orange. There's, like I said, there's the back of Randy's truck. We got in here is, I don't even know if it's uncovered. Here's Randy's boat. Right outside my camper, and right over there is a little XB 5-speed. Up on the hill over there is the 1984 Nissan King Cab. We plan on doing some type of get the King Cab up and going. I don't know exactly what we're going to do, if we're going to do a body swap or if we're going to do just put a different motor in it. We don't know yet. It came with the build. Do what? Yeah, I heard show them these two trucks. This is Randy's Duramax diesel, GMC, four-door, four-wheel drive. It is tuned. It's got the, both trucks are tuned. This one's got a built transmission. I think his top tune on his is 550 horsepower. Mine is, I think, 450 because mine's got a stock transmission. His has got a built transmission. This is my 2006 Intimidator. It is a Dale Earnhardt edition, number 301 of 933 built. There is Volvo. When you hear everybody talk about the Volvo burnouts, that's what Lotus was wanting me to do a burnout in. And that is our 53-foot trailer that we carry to cars places. I can't get no farther than this, I'll lose service. That is a 71 C10. We bought it to do a body swap onto a 03 Tahoe. We do have the 03 Tahoe at the house. We just have not got it here yet. And that's about all we got here. We still got a few at the house I've not brought here.
No, it says Dale says do a burnout.
Yeah. I do need to get, maybe this weekend I'll pull everything out and get Randy here. Maybe I'll do a burnout this weekend. I need to get the cars out and light them up. Y'all see I had a comment on doing the last burnout we did. They said I was doing air pollution. Let's see. Let's see how far. Let's see. Jason said, "Yes, sir." He says, "What would y'all? So, what would y'all say if I said I'm moving again?" Well, Bucky, that's up to you. I understand. And he said, "I like that first truck." And he says, "Yep, that one." Kitty said, wow. Lotus said, what the hell, man? Lotus said, you get busted again? Lotus said, where to now? Captain Bucky says, no, I found a nice house in Baton Rouge. Lotus said, is that close to where you live? Kitty said, that garage? That if you're talking about the boat, that's where the paint booth is. Something ain't doing right. Let's see.
Messed up for a second when you went into the boat.
Huh?
Messed up for a second when you went and looked at the boat.
Oh. Captain said somewhat, and then Okie Dokie said hi. Hello, Okie Dokie. Lotus said, is Annabelle moving with you? Lotus laughed, and then she said hi. Captain Lotus, I might talk her into it. Kitty said, orange truck, look nice. Thank you, Kitty. Lotus says, good looking, we pulling for you. Wars 46 says hi. Lotus says, I'm sure you're tired of trailer life. Wars 40 says, hello, bro, I'm from Pakistan. All right, love you, Pakistan. Captain Buggy says, I am, and the house has 5 acres. Cool. Lotus says, nice. Lotus, how bad is the commute to work? Captain Buggy said, an hour. Lotus said, Dale says, do a burnout. Yeah, ouch. Lotus says, air pollution, they haven't seen summer has. I know, right? Grandma said, hi, Eli. Kitty said, hey, Eli. Jason said, nice shop and thanks for the tour. Nice vehicles. Thank you for coming in, Jason. John, show us your Packer. I don't have a Packer. Kitty says, hi, John. Well, we got 30 thumbs up. That was good. Grandma said, hi, John. Let's see. Randy is a big oof will read anything. Yep. Hey, Justin. Come talk to him. Let me get the camera so I can camera you changing oil. Captain Buggy says, and the house is only 70,000. Cool.
Back in my day, 70,000 is a lot. Well, this is not bad. Bucky doesn't need work. I don't know. Oh, I'm not in frame, tell you what, brother. We're in Denton, North Carolina. Got a fat headache right now. Bucky says needs work on the roof and garage, but other than that, it's pretty nice. So it says I say Justin does the next burnout. Maybe. And Jason says, oh cool. Like I said, I'm in Virginia. We'll have to put a pin in for you. We got a little map where we'll put in pins where everybody's from. Then it says roof can get pricey. Yeah. Kitty says, cool, Jason. Liam says, how are you doing, bud? I'm doing fine. You? It's hot as piss in here. Captain Bucky says, I have money, don't you worry. You can't forget, Lotus, he's a gigolo. Liam says, I'm all I'm in the effing hospital. Dang. Randy just got out of there. I don't know. I don't remember if you've been in here before. I don't really remember. But Randy, the owner of this shop, just got out of the hospital, but he won't be walking for another month. And NNC says we're in Virginia, Jason, VA Beach here. Jason says, no, I'm near Virginia, Lynchburg. Probably chose for boy. NNC says all cool area. Right now, I'm just helping out with the shop right now. Oh, he's gone. The bald man in the background right now does, he's a track inspector for the railroad. Robo said hi to John. And then hi to Liam. Says, if you have too much, I'll take some. Facts that. We got two. Lotus says I need a bigger turbo. Agreed. Cool. My brother, the one that owns this shop, he works for the railroad as well. He's a engineer slash conductor. But he's hurt right now. Here in a second, we're gonna work on this car right here. Well, I'm gonna work on it. I gotta change the oil. Oh wait, someone's pissing here. Captain Bucky says last time I checked I was down to my last 1.5. You better save up that 1.5K. Big Boy Toy says bigger turbo, bigger injectors, bigger fuel pump at Lotus. Needs everything bigger. Lotus says, I mean I know it's not much, but I'll take 1.5. And she says, Justin, what? Jan, we keeping you awake, Justin? Yeah. Nah. I gotta change the oil in that car and I might go home. My head's killing me. I've had a headache since last night for like a migraine. I said 1.5K, Bucky. You didn't specify. As math would say, you need to specify the symbols behind the numbers, and we don't know what it was. Lotus says, I figured mill. Lotus is too kind. Jade says, gonna get what your dad's got? I don't think so. I get migraines every once in a while. Look at that ball head right there.
Justin will change the oil in this GMC.
I can hear him do his little intro. Captain Bucky says, yeah, my last 4.5 barrel. Lotus says, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it too. Shoot. Jane says, wait, Bucky, you said 1.5. Jason says, how often do we go live? Well, my father goes live every day at like 6 to 8. We might go a little over today because Daryl don't have a premiere.
I just spent big money for a new SD card and happy day.
It's not working.
I just,
Oh, too much.
I'll move over. I just, everything, I just lost everything on it. Luckily, it's brand new, so whatever, I think I only used it once or twice, but maybe formatted. So I lost everything on it.
Gotta get a little closer here, man. Act like you love me.
Well, I do. You just got my seat.
Yeah, you love me. NNC says, did you say piss? Oh, dang, sorry, allergies are bad this time of year. Or eye accent. I can see just fine, I just have a migraine. Oh, it says, just kid, totally just kidding, not a mooch. James says, hi, NNC. Bucky says, I get 500K every 2 months. I'll take some. NNC says, Jane with 2 hearts. Lotus says, for what? OnlyFans? I'm telling Anna. Jane says, oh, shut up, Bucky, we're jealous.
There's, I don't know if we're stripping if you want. Maybe some in this office and that one.
Can you jack up the car for me?
Who gets 500,000?
Bucky.
No, I'm not special. I'm not a special lunch.
No, I got
I got a special lunch.
Grandma says, well, you did say have to change the oil and go home. I'm not in too much of a hurry to go home, but probably head home sooner. Well, not sooner, it's already 7:30. Haven't even started the oil. Oh, we got the rest of the oil in the car.
There's a little bit left from that other pack up there at the top, so we use
It's another pack.
what's in it first.
NNC says mom was watching Justin 37 minutes though. It's actually 36.
It's 37 when he put it in.
Ooh. Captain Bucky says, I'm not trying to brag, though. Rose says, so if you got money, why risk your life being a sheriff? Because he likes it. Grandma says, then take some for your headache. I'm lazy. Jason says, who is Randy? Randy's his eldest son, my oldest brother, and he owns the shop.
I'm also Randy. I'm
He's
a
also
junior,
Randy.
and Randy's the third.
Yeah. But he's hurt right now. And he says, I like those tires and rims.
Which ones?
They're alright.
The ones on the Yukon, they, I don't particularly like, I like to have a little bit wider, but according to the, everything we looked up, we can't go any wider with these wheels. We can go with wider wheels and then get wider tires, but then I have to cut the front of the truck. And, which I don't mind. I mean, I do it on every vehicle we run wide wheels on, but I don't know if she's wanting to buy it. She does want wider stuff on it, but we can't put no wider than what's on it with these wheels.
Kevin Bucky says, I like what I do. Jay says, Lotus, that's my question. Why put yourself out there to get shot at, Bucky? And then she says, yes, Mom was, Lotus says, I'm questioning just really like it. Plus, small town sheriffs aren't the a-holes we have in the city. NNC says, I have a 2017 Tahoe, but like my Hummer H2 better. Jason says, oh, okay. How did he get hurt, if you don't mind me asking?
Jason, I don't mind telling you, there is a video out there. It's near-death experience with little Randy. It's on our page. You can watch it to see exactly what happened, but I'll tell you, he cut a tree, it twisted and come down, and he run the wrong way, and the tree fell on him.
Lotus says Bucky doesn't get shot at unless he pisses off Annabelle. Ali, Muhammad says, how are you, my father? And then he said, hi. Bucky said, I was raised to be humble. And then Jane says, hi, Muhammad. Muhammad says, how are you, my brother? And hi, everyone.
He's talking to you when he says brother. He's talking to me when he says father.
Yellow.
We're doing fine. But have y'all not seen the movie Bad Boys? What's the main character in that?
Will Smith?
Will. You know, he was real rich. He had his own, you know, his Porsche was his police car. You know, that's what Bucky is. He got the money. He likes what he does.
Grandma says hi, Ali Muhammad, and Jason says, oh my God, that's horrible. Jay says, can't see Justin Bieber, I just fixed it for you. Ali says, my brother, what's up? The sky.
Starboy, I'm a knight, and I love you all.
Oh, he was in here the other day.
Yep. He comes in quite a bit.
That's good. Hello, Starboy. Captain Bucky says, Annabelle doesn't care about the money, she's a keeper. Ali says, my brother. Jane says, lol, no, can't see Pops, lol.
You blinds, you tell you what.
Grandma Big says, hi, Starboy. Lotus says, you're a lucky man. Bucky Jason says, I hope he gets well soon. Tree work is extremely dangerous. Jen says, hi, Starboy.
Hello.
Okay. Jen says, there you go. And then she says, y'all are blessed with a beautiful family. Stay blessed. Hope y'all and chat have a good night.
Good night, NNC. Thanks for stopping in.
Ali Muhammad says, I love you very much, brother.
Starboy says hello, and Duckbot says, what? I don't know what's that. Huh?
It's something stupid.
Okay.
Ali Muhammad says, I love you very much, brother. Jane says, take care, NNC. Duckbot says, 67. Captain Bucky says, I got to cook dinner. Y'all have a good night. Keep it silly.
Thank you, Bucky.
This guy, Duckbot says, say 67 again. This guy's enjoying himself. Ollie says, I am your son. And then she says, thank you. Lotus says, later, Bucky. Grandma says, have a good night. And God bless you and your whole family. And then Duckbot says, yeah, with exclamation point 67. Jane says, and you cook, Bucky. Ali Muhammad says, I love you very much, brother. Love you too.
Starboy says sound
is secret to our universe. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. Captain Bucky says, sorry I stole your saying, Lol.
Oh man, we share everything. We good, man.
Ali Muhammad says, I will visit you, my brother. Jay says, Muhammad, where do you live? Lotus says, everyone should know how to cook basic survival skill. Grandma Big says, that was for NMC.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were leaving, Grandma.
I wonder if Carmen's still in here. She says she
She's
watches
on her page, probably.
Yeah, she says she watches it like a movie.
Says I am from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, she is watching. She just watched me show every night. Yeah, me and little friend. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Oh, Mohammed says, I am from Saudi Arabia. Captain Bucky says, y'all have a good night. Grandma Vic says, no. Katrina says, night, Bucky. Jane says, oh, thanks, Mohammed. Carmen says, I'm still here. Jane says, take care, Bucky. Mohammed says, my brother, I will visit you. Grandma Vic says, have a good night, Bucky. God bless you and your family. You ready to go? Stop that woman. Listen here.
You can mess up the glasses.
Listen here, man. Stop that. Stop that.
Your glasses in the live looked like it was like AI generated. Kitty says, Night Bucky. Jane says, oh, thanks, Muhammad. I'm so here, my brother. Listen here, woman. Jane says, hope you don't say anything. Didn't say anything about Carmen. Carmen, he's gay. Jane says, boys with 5 Z's. Carmen says, I know that must be why they were asking if I was still here. Carmen says, I've got y'all on half my computer screen and my assignment on the other.
Thank you.
Lotus says, good.
Lotus is now also an instigator, if you didn't know
I
that.
see that. Muhammad says, may I visit you, Father?
Yes.
More than welcome. I mean, I'm not your father. You don't care. You gonna jack that car up or what? You said you were? What happened to that? Jackrabbit.
Lotus said, who, me?
James says, Carmen, what are you studying? I know our classes consist of something with Pinocchio. And that's about it. That's all I know. Communications.
How would you know my glasses?
Not my fault. I know it's Pinocchio. It's like a Pinocchio class, communications, and one other one. I didn't hear that. Jane says, Muhammad, will you be United States soon? Lotus says, hey, my instigating has led to some of my best moments on the channel. Woman. Yeah, Jane, it's like a Pinocchio class. It's kind of stupid. That's what she says. Other than that, I don't really know.
Pinocchio class?
Yeah.
Tell a lie class?
I guess. Carmen says, I'm finishing my bachelor's in media and technology communication studies with a minor in psychology, with a minor in Italian.
She's going to school to help us here at Never Done Projects in the
Media.
media center.
Oh, look at that. If we get big enough, Carmen, you can be our little cameraman.
We need big enough.
We're big.
We just needed to come on and do it now.
Young and Be Nice says you should be studying. Then she is studying. She has one side our live and the other side her doing her work. Lotus says, can you help them get their internet fixed? That's a little bit different. Carmen says, for my minor in Italian, I have to take a film class, and so Pinocchio is my choice. Exactly. Grandma Vic says, way to go, Carmen, you can do it, hon. Mohammed says, okay, if you come, I will contact you, Dad. Yeah, she's the smart one. Smarter in math, though. That's I can take that trophy. Jason says, y'all are a trip. Carmen says, I'm going to try to go bother the two of them Friday on my way back to town if I have the time. She might pop into the live stream if she gets here in time. Notice says, no, if she's smart enough for all... Is she smart enough for all that? I bet she could set up better Wi-Fi for you. I don't know. I'm pretty decent at setting up Wi-Fi. I'm not very good with computers. Mama says, Jane, I'm hoping to use my degree to work for NASCAR and the communications department, hopefully in Charlotte specifically. Yeah, she wants to go to Charlotte Motor Speedway. Or the Panthers. That's where she wants to go. It's either Charlotte Motor Speedway or the Panthers. Lotus says, nice, that's cool, Carmen.
Alright, I don't really know how to film this for you guys. But here we go. Oh, a little extra correction. Extra correction. Let's see here. Gotta be real tall for this dang thing, tell you what. Oh my lord. This is too tall for me, and I'm the tallest. One of the tallest in the dang family. Hot dog. We got nothing to stand on, really. Tell you what. Anyway. That'll do. Might not do. Hold on. Oh, here's a little block of stuff.
I don't know if there's got a thing here to fix your hole in.
Oh, what?
We've been changing oil on the lift, the lift's broke, I don't know.
Yeah, oil pan, that's what I told Mama.
Flat oil pan.
Brent says, what up? What up, Brent?
Hey, Brent. I don't think I can get a 5-gallon bucket under there. I may have to make one.
Well, it says, hook your belt to the engine hoist. No. Ooh, excuse me, wow, golly gee. Go help this guy look, tell you what, brother. Hey, that'll do a little bit.
Just wipe it out a little bit.
Toesies. Oh look, you can see you guys see your own chats, tell you what. Where'd that man go?
Let's should be a jack stand right here somewhere. Put a jack stand on there because I don't want anything to fall.
Yeah.
I just used it on that car.
I don't know. You guys haven't double tapped, you guys should. I'm just saying. Deuce. We gotta get talking here, guys. I can see your comments. You guys can say something. Talk a little bit. There you go. Oh, look, notice because I see me. Look at that.
I'm gonna let you put it up.
I'll take this.
Tell me what you need.
We gotta get down there up and close with the people.
Well, I'll let you get down there, because if I get down there, they will laugh at me trying to get up and down. Now, when you get him down like this right here, here's what y'all got to do.
Listen here, I got a fart.
Not on live now.
I know.
Get the one with the hole in it. Huh?
Listen here. What do you think?
You want to show them underneath there?
I guess. What do you want?
What I want what?
What do you want the jack stand?
I don't wear it as long as it won't fall on you. You gonna do that, I'm gonna read.
All right, perfect.
Let me know what's
Oh,
wrong.
you're gonna have to speak up if you read, cause I got the camera down here. Oh my lord! I'm glad I let this dang thing cool down.
You got to.
Oh, good lord! Oh, this is hard right here, boys. All right, that's a good move for y'all. Nothing. Talking there.
Where's my phone?
Down here.
Why is my phone down there?
Oh, then I don't know.
Huh?
Where's your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, look. Alright. Yeah, I might get you some.
You had to have it.
I don't have your phone. No, you have phone with me.
You have your phone?
No. Sure. Gucci mama. It's still dang hot down here. I don't like that. It's weird looking at it like this, Daddy. Hey, what am I hitting? Oh, the jack's down. Look at that. That'll do. Whatever. My lord.
You laid it on top of the car, goofball.
My bad. My phone?
Mine?
Not my phone. I'm not gonna lie to you, Daddy. It's weird looking at it like this now. I don't even know where the oil pan is.
I don't think they can see anything.
I should. I need the tools. Tell you what.
Grandma said, I don't like it. It gets dark in here early. No, she don't like it get dark early.
Hey, man.
Friend said, what's up? Grandma said, hi. Friend Lou said, you're about to the engine noise. There you go.
Daddy.
Mom said, hi. Mom said, my brother
You guys can't hear me, can you?
Mom said, I said, hi.
Daddy.
Hi.
They can't hear you. They can't hear you.
They can't hear me?
You're gonna have to come over here. And while you're at it, I'm gonna need the tools to do this.
I can't hear you.
I'm gonna need the tools to do this. I got nothing down here.
Well, I told you, let me know what you needed.
The tools.
Jane said, me either, Grandma. It's only 7:44 and it's so dark outside. Yes, it is. I do not like that at all. I can't wait to see you. I can't see what you're doing.
Oh, they can't see? Oh, I haven't done nothing yet, that's why.
He said, I need to change my oil. Show me how to do it. Where we can hear him. See, they can hear me. Jane said, filter wrench, scalpel. I'll get you the sockets. How the hell you get that like that?
I'm intelligent, tell you what, brother. I'm not intelligent. The jack scans are that. Golly gee. Oh, this is trippy right here, man. Morning, 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 morning. Morning. I don't want to get this. I don't want to get her sweatpants there, to tell you what.
Here's some sockets. There's the ratchet. Let's see if I need to find a light. Let's see. Tractor sutures. Jane's ready to do surgery. Kitty said, yeah. Jane, Justin can slide under there now. Give him a couple years. Lotus said, well, we should be doing it on the lift, but the lift's broke. Doctor, this patient only had a cough. Sir, you better not mess up my sweatpants.
I'll see what I can do.
Then he says, oh, LOL, really, bend over and cough.
No, I don't want my prostate exam.
Run in Tara. I said, Lotus, now you got the thing ready, right?
What thing?
Catch the oil?
Yeah. I think I'm doing the right thing. I'm not even gonna lie.
Huh?
Huh?
I can't hear you.
Pretty sure I'm doing the right thing. I haven't seen it like this in a while.
Now,
It's a little trippy down here.
you know what you're taking loose, right?
I do
It's the
believe-
oil pan.
I know that.
Huh?
I think I know that. Pretty sure I'm doing it
He
correctly.
killed the shirt already. Do you not need to get under there?
Nah.
I don't want you to pull the trans fluid. I know how you are about trans.
You're a funny guy.
James said, you're supposed to catch the oil, question mark. James said he did. Oh no, said James. Yikes, oh, you already got all the oil coming out?
Not that I know of.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Well, get out and let me see what you're doing. Sir, are you looking at the trans people? Randy, he is, Randy, he really is. Get out. Let me see what you're doing.
I know what I'm
You're
doing.
making me nervous.
Listen, hold on.
We got enough vehicles down.
Well, what are you talking about? I knew I was on the wrong thing. That's why I didn't do it. See, I don't think I'm in the right spot here.
Well, get out. Let me look.
Listen, I'm not that stupid. I just don't. I'm used to it on the lift at this point.
James said he's looking at the trans pan.
Yeah, I probably will.
You should be, Pops. Yeah, you're going to have to get out. Grandma said you got to get out. You're making me too damn nervous.
We gotta get the lift back to working. Man.
Yes, we do.
Wanna help me out, man?
Get your ass up.
Can you help me out?
Huh? Why didn't you take it loose?
I can't. I'm used to it being
Got something to do with the orange nails, I'm so sure.
I just don't usually. I'm not underneath them now.
I probably ain't gonna fit.
That's what I'm saying. Huh. Willing to bet you're gonna do the same thing I was doing.
Huh?
Oh, that's the wrong thing. Oopsie poopsie.
One thing for sure, we do have one little problem. Never mind. Well, the problem is the oil is hot.
Yeah.
I don't want to burn my hand.
Yeah, you're on the same thing I was on. These guys are tripping.
Oh, damn it, that's hot. Is it supposed to be red, y'all? I didn't say you wasn't. You just had me nervous. You're supposed to be reading comments. You mean nobody's talking?
Yeah. You're saying I was in a different spot. That's in the same spot I was. What are you talking about?
Jane, normally we would have those lift. It's a lot easier. I ain't changed oil like this in a year.
I usually change the oil with Well, that's great. I'll go ahead and get down there. You have the thingamajig for the oil filter.
Take this rag and wipe the oil plug off. Yeah, you're gonna get in trouble messing up your pants. Why you wear pants like that here?
You're too smart. I didn't get no oil on my left.
That's the Flo said, hey, the heck with that resting rip off city. Jane said, now let's change the brakes. Well, man, I've already done the brakes on this thing. Jane said, brakes. Notice said $100 for oil change. I don't mind. A few weeks ago cost me $35. I think that's what it says. Grandma said, it's done.
Yeah, I was correct, you dirty monkeys.
Now what? I just said you
Not
haven't
you.
noticed.
All of them were saying I was in the wrong spot. This is correcto mundo. I was right. I'd be second guessing myself. Bunch of women thinking I'm stupid.
Jane said, famous last words. I don't think I'm in the right spot. Wrong hole. Let's see. We'll do hours 2:37. Let's see. You were 3 foot back.
No, I
said
was
Lotus.
not. Lotus, I think you're high.
But Jane said, look, Lotus, next time I'll bring it to you, Lotus.
What are we waiting for?
Huh?
I'm waiting for this to stop dripping. I don't want to get my hands dirty.
Yeah, I'd let it quit running first. Let me pop the cap on.
I already popped the cap off.
You the man.
The hell y'all's day, man? I know Lotus is a little high. He can't tell distances.
Now you do know you got to move that pan so when you take an oil filter loose, it goes in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might go in from the side on the other side.
Lotus said, I got witnesses.
Yeah, you got witnesses. Go back, and I'm on the right spot.
Jane said, why is it red?
I don't know. You tell me.
He's down there dabbling in the trans fluid.
Yeah.
Lotus said, make Daryl do it, Jane. Daryl got a lift. Grandma said, that's my excuse, I'm old. We died off. We got 33 likes. Only 14 people watching.
Oh no, pull it down.
Started talking about messing in trans fluid and everybody left. Lotus said, okay, he was in the right spot.
That's what I thought, woman.
Jeff Rose said, we doing Mickey Mouse work? Well, hell yeah. See, even Grandma says you were in the wrong spot, wrong place.
Everybody's saying I was in the wrong spot, and everybody's
See,
wrong.
I don't know everything. I went back, look.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Daddy. I don't know how I did this on the lift. I can't get my hand in there.
See, Justin, this is why Mama said no to you doing my timing belt on my truck.
I had it right too. I didn't say I was doing it. I said Daddy would do it.
We wouldn't have done the timing belt, that's for dang sure.
Why is that?
I'm not messing with it. I don't even do mine. Jane said, that's the only kind of work, Jeffro. Boggy says, I'll tell you what, boy, you're doing good.
I don't think I'm doing good. I'm not used to, I don't like these.
If the old oil comes out, the old oil filter comes off, the new oil filter goes on, and the new oil goes in, you can't ask for anything any better. I don't care how you get it done.
I know, but I ain't used to these enclosed spaces, man. I don't like it. I can't work in these conditions.
I don't like it. I like it better on the lift.
I know. I do too.
Maybe we need paying customers.
Thanks.
Ones that at least give the money for the filter. Can't believe you had to take it out of your pocket and buy it. Jane says, hey, Boogie, you back. Jane, then she said, Boggy. Boggy said, I am back. Lotus said, welcome back, Boggy. Jane said, Citrus?
What did I just hit? That's hot.
Lotus, why can't we fix the lift? I haven't taken time to, I've got the new fittings to put the hydraulic line on it. I just need somebody to come wire it up. We're going from a phase 1 motor to a phase 3 motor, so we got to figure out, do I have to run all new wire or can I use a resistor to change it?
Golly.
Lotus,
Huh?
what's burning?
Oh no, it's just still hot down here. I can't get
Boggy
this thing.
says, what are you doing, man? That burned.
No.
Lotus says, why change the phase? What I'm saying is, either we're going to have to run new wire or figure out, I think they call it a resistor or something, because it's different. I thought it was a phase 3 that we were taking off, but it's a phase 1. Daryl's motor was a phase 3. We do have phase 3 power here. I just need somebody to look at it that 100% knows. Mike thought, I'm about sure Mike could do it, but he was scared to attempt it, and we just haven't took time to have somebody look at it. Jane said, Carmen, your pants are probably trash. Should make him take them off. Jane just wanted you to take the pants off. Lotus, I get it, not just to put a single phase motor back.
I can't get this thing tightened on it.
Huh?
I can't get this thing tightened on it.
Well, let me back under it and see what you're doing.
I mean, I can do it. It's just, it
What's
won't.
the problem?
I can't get it tightened because it's such a enclosed
You
space.
can't take it off or tighten it.
I can't I can't take it off because I can't tighten the,
Oil filter wrench.
yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, I can get it on there, but I can't get it turned because there's not enough space to turn it. Which makes no sense because when we have it on the lift, I do it no problem.
Yes, Lotus, that's what, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do is run a new 3-phase wire to it. I don't really want to because that's gonna be expensive, but if that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. I just want somebody here that is, good with electrician to make sure I'm doing it right. Mac changed his Premiere to a regular video. Yes. Lotus said that's a lot of voltage. I would let a pro do it. That's what I'm saying. Carmen, I told him he can't have them, and this was the reason why. I knew they would end up in the shop.
Not my
Kitty
fault.
said orange nails, I saw that. Boggy says, hey Kitty. Daryl said phase 3 is cheaper to run. Lotus said it's the only way to do it right. You can get a phase converter, but it costs just as much. And that's what I'm saying. If that's the way it's gonna be, I'll just have to, we'll run new wire. That's all it is. I mean, I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. That's all. Buggy says, yo, Mac. Kitty says, hey, Buggy. Rusty said, hi, Randy. Hello, Rusty. Jeff Rose said, you stole my 10mm socket, bro. Hell yeah, we needed another one. Lotus said, bite the bullet and bite a wire. I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Because when Mike was here, I thought I had the right wire to do the camper, and I didn't. We had to buy new wire when Mike was here. I'm really not trying to be tight. I'm just trying to do it one time. Jane said, hey, Rusty Roo. Rusty said, Jane Boggy said, I have like 20 10mm. Don't worry, buddy. Lotus says, you can run the wire, but let the real electrician wire it up. Yes. Daryl says, hey, y'all been listening, but trying to get stuff done. Believe me, Daryl, if anybody understands, we do. I still haven't been able to go back and watch the premiere. I mean, not the members video. You know I want to watch it. Jane said, no, Jeff Rowe, those 10mm sockets are everywhere until you try to find one. You exactly right, Jane. Kitty says, hey, Mac. Grandma says, hey, Mac. What are you doing, bub?
I can't get this thing.
Well, get out. Let me get it. We ain't never gonna get it changed.
I'm going to let you do it. This is getting on my nerves. I don't know how I can do it, though.
Because we're looking at it at a completely different view.
I don't like it.
When we're...
You gotta fix that lip, man.
That's what I'm telling you. Oh, by the way, the sweatpants, they're dirty, but he ain't got oil on them.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I ain't getting on.
I think she said you ain't gonna have to quit.
I ain't getting no oil on
these
me.
pants and change them. You should know better than wear shit like that up here.
I ain't getting no oil on these. That's it.
I might be able to do it. I don't remember if this is what I used to get done.
Oh no, it's been difficult.
You got a burp every time you grab your damn thing.
My bad. I didn't grab the video. Video's still down there, tell you what. Let's see. Jane says no Jeffro.
Did you wipe this plug off?
Plug?
Yeah, I give you the paper towel to wipe it off.
Would you give me a paper? I did not wipe the plug off. I didn't see you give me a paper towel.
Well, look over there and see if I laid it. I thought I handed it to you.
You did not.
I do not want to get back up. Damn it. So wipe rag.
I grabbed this one over here. I don't remember you handed me no, right?
I may not have. I have to with the hand to you. Right there.
Oh.
I didn't hand it to you.
Mikey says, I don't want to skip anybody. Kitty says, hi, hey Mac. Grandma says, hi Mac. Lotus says, I've seen a guy hit with 3-phase. It's not pretty when he was never the same after. Boggy says, aha, Lotus want to join. I'm playing in the rain. Lotus says they had to carry flight off the roof. Jane says, lol, no oil yet. Yeah. Carmen says, good, thank you. Lotus says, oh sure, singing in the rain. Kitty says, I was singing in the shower. Lol. Boggy says, no, we're doing donuts and stupid crap. Lotus says he was putting a cover on the commercial air handler and hit the main bus, flew back to the front of the week. You get that thing on there?
I just put the oil cap back on. I ain't tried it yet.
Because if you can get on there real easy, I'm going to be real aggravated. Seems like I'm going to get aggravated. Lotus says, hey, you can sing while doing donuts.
Boggy says, yeah, we can if you want, Lil. You get it?
I gotta turn it. I just that angle. It's just hard to get it with my hand.
I know.
It's just hot as hell.
I know.
Now,
You get it?
yeah.
Screw this, man. Boggy says we get Snoop playing in the speakers right now. We got Snoop. My bad. Boggy says soon to be
How did that one-
easy. Huh?
The
This is alright.
You know, I wasn't supposed to get suckered into doing this. You were supposed to do this.
Well, I got the rest, yeah. There you go. I got the rest. Oh, smack the horn.
Get another one of those paper towels, please, and come over to the passenger side door. Lean down under here under the. Grab this.
With the pickup?
Yeah. Go put it in the oil drain, let it drain. The red one over there at the lift. That's all I do. I'm telling you, if anything happens, it'll be happening. I don't know my man. Don't wear the damn pants back to the shop. You got plenty of damn clothes. understand why it's not starting. There it goes. You take that jack stand out. I didn't think I heard you reading comments.
I'll get him. Someone to take next kill. It tripped me out looking down there when it's so close. It's like you gotta go down cross-eyed to see.
Not that, jack stand out.
Don't let it down just yet. Let me get
You got
your.
it out?
Yeah, I got it out.
All right, whenever it's out, just gonna let it down.
They nothing. Daddy got oil on the floor. They said Lotus says they got oil on the floor. That was Daddy. Daddy did it. He wouldn't let me get down there with these pants on.
All right, I'm not sure this takes 8 volts. Should be that thing right there. Clear. It up, it said 8.3, right? Huh?
Yeah. So that one should have like 4 left. Lotus says they got oil on the floor. Jane Jet's dribbled. Boggy says back 600 horsepower. Lotus, nothing special, just enough to get her to slide. Lotus says 600 is fun, 600 lasts longer. Boggy says, ha ha, have fun, buddy. Free Spot Garage says, hey, just checking in. Can't say but hello, all y'alls. Lotus says, what's up, Adam? Boggy says, yo, Adam. Grandma says, hi, Adam. Boggy says, quit talking about me, you bunches of jerks. I can only sneeze so hard. Lotus says, there should be a sticker under the hood that says oil capacity. I know how much oil it takes. We've changed this how many times? 6 times.
They just, I mean, I know what they're saying, but
Yeah.
I just like to know if I'm putting in 8 points in, we got a thing for it. We bought
Yeah.
a thing just for this. And that's why I don't understand why people can't put shit back where it goes, where we do oil.
Man, it's killing you guys. Falls apart.
Sure, man, you put it in the fireball in the fire, but it needs to be the board. We use what's in the jugs. Let's see. Hello, Adam. Quit talking about me, you bunch of jerks. I can only sneeze so hard. Lotus said there's a sticker under the hood. The hood says oil cap. The only thing I see is says 710. I haven't found the oil cap yet. Come inside wide open to play school. You can tell me how to get to Sesame Street. Olivia says, "Rawr." Lotus said it's under the reading rainbow. Olivia said, "LOL." Let's see. Olivia laughed. Olivia says, "What did I walk into?" Hugh says, "I'm home." Hello again. Hello, Hugh. Olivia says, "Hi, Grand Pitto." Hugh says, "Hello, Olivia." Carlos says, "Welcome home, honey." Lotus says, "Oh God, that's scary. Two old guy with a Flintstone power cord, big running and hide. Grandma said, "Welcome back, Olivia." You laughed. He's rolling down on the floor. Boggy said, "Oh, the rat is here. I'm going to bye, y'all. See ya, Boggy." You said, laugh. Grandma said, "Welcome back, big boys." Lotus said 18 quarts. We're not changing it into Volvo. Carlos said, "Thank you, Grandma." Olivia said, "Fine, I see how it is." KK head. Huh?
This is
That should be 8, right? Let's see. Hi, Grandma. Grandma said, "Feeling a little better." Mama, Lotus says, "Way to kill a joke." Olivia said, "No. TBH, worse." Oh. Hugh said, "I need to change the oil in the Kia, but she had so much work on her, I'm going to let her relax a bit, LOL." Olivia said, "Knowing Boggy, he actually left." Grandma said, "Sorry." Hugh said, "Oh, freaking phone." I'll let you get you and put that over. I wonder if all that'll stay.
so for the roll flip.
It said 8 quarts.
Alright then.
See, Lotus said, "You need to change your pill. Very important." Oh, nice. We're dumping iced tea into the car. Tell me if you think it tastes good. Did you put... Ah, you mother... See, did you put the plug back in? Oh, shit. Not your fault, Grandma. It's the tiny terror called Buggy Niece. Well, I guess fired up. I mean, you do the reset stuff in there, don't you? You know all that. Maybe it will hold all these cameras in here and won't fall off. Just exactly where did the pill located in the car? Lotus said fake noise. Fake news.
I thought you were trying to. That a dope. You hear that?
I gotta read what they say. See, took some pills out of the drink, 6 quarts right on my mom's driveway. Yes, she was happy. That's a loud tick. I hope to God that's Randy. What's the knocking? Why is it ticking? It isn't consistent, said Lotus. See, Lotus is smart. Funny how Olivia, fake noise. Sounds like the guy, goose with the pan at Walmart and restaurant. They Zoom grandma like completely. Huge laughing. Grandma, oh, okay. Thought it was blowed up. Lotus Jane fell for it. You asshole, I thought it was.
I thought you were trying to get me. That's why I revved it once or twice. I'm like, listen, man, it's not very consistent.
I'm sorry. Ha ha. Said Olivia. Sometimes you gotta laugh. Oldest trick in the book. Let's see, Rich said, I just got done unblocking a bunch of people that I probably uh-oh. I was like, oh, she's going to be pissed that you blew her truck up. Still works, though.
Is that a dog squeaking though?
I don't hear shit. Grab the phone. Hello. No, that's a 6.2. You can turn it off. I don't need to sit there alone. My nose. I'm the same feeling, Olivia. I'm telling you. Turn this camera off, please. Let's see. You can tell her it blew. Yeah. Listen, everybody. I still got to put a video together. I'm going to sign off here, and I don't like doing this. Let me do it like this right here. Don't let Olivia see my table. Lord have mercy. Anyway, I appreciate everybody coming in and liking and subscribing and everything. Let's see. Olivia said, no, let's see. You're going to steal her engine. Yeah. Rich says, I don't think these people understand this is my account, not my 20-year-old. And ultimately it has my decision whether I block them or not, or decision to tell them what to do. Lotus says, oh, good night. Can we chat? You make video? I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't do that. I have to concentrate. I can't even be on the phone or anything because I've got to think about what I'm doing. I got to listen. Y'all know it's hard for me to read all this. So, anyway, thank y'all for watching, and I do appreciate it, and I do enjoy talking to y'all. We are trying different things while we're doing these lives, especially when I got little man helping me out here. So I like to let him read a little bit, get him a little involved in it, and hopefully he'll keep coming back after Randy gets back here. No, Olivia, don't cry, and please don't be mad. But anyway, I do got to get some stuff done so I can get home and take some medicine and try to sleep this off. Thank you, Grandma. I appreciate it. You, God bless you and everyone. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good night. Thank you. Keep it silly. And y'all have a good day, good night, whenever you're watching this. Thank you.